guys, welcome back. So I hope everybody is having a really awesome holiday season. I have been a little MIA on YouTube for a while. I went away on a birthday trip. I got engaged. Thanksgiving happened. Christmas is 2 weeks away. I mean, life could not get any better. Work is busy. I'm just the happiest I could ever be. So today I'm bringing you a collective haul of a couple things I've purchased over the last few months. A lot of it is holiday collections, and I'd like to show you what those are today. So if you'd like to see what I've purchased over the last few months, then just keep on watching. So I have this big giant bag of stuff that I've purchased. So let's just hop right in. I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to pull stuff out. First thing I have is this Tarte Lip Sculptor Kit. I picked this up at Ulta. It is $34. Pretty awesome deal. These are 4 limited colors for the holidays. I really like this formula of lipstick, even though I'm not really a lipstick person really anymore because the liquid lipsticks just changed the game. But these are really nice and comfortable if you're tired of wearing liquid lipsticks. So there's a lipstick on one side and then you have the gloss on the other. So it's really creamy and they stay on for quite a while. I feel like I really don't have to, you know, like a traditional lipstick, you have to touch it up every 2 minutes. This one, it stays on for a good, you know, a few hours. So these are really nice. This is a good set because you could also break it up if you have, you know, gifts to give a lot of people, you know, 4 friends and then add like a gift card. It's perfect. Okay, so next thing is I picked up some Morphe brushes from their Black Friday 25% off sale. I got these. I really have a lot of face brushes, but I don't have a lot of eye brushes. So I picked up some more of the M441s. I also got an M200 brush. This is like one of the sable hairs. I also got a M412 brush. It's like a nice pointed kind of blendy brush. And I also got M332 brush. That's another staple hair, but I just really needed some good blending brushes and I love these. This brand is just awesome. And then I also picked up their version of the Beauty Blender and I really like this sponge. It's only like $6 and it's almost, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think it's better than the Beauty Blender. I think it's a little bit more firm, so you get more coverage all over, and the point goes to a nice end. You can get all up under the eye. It's awesome. So I use it for, you know, putting on my foundation, concealer, and then I also use it for baking under the eye, and it's amazing. So also with the Black Friday from Morphe, I did go ahead and purchase a MTZ palette that I have already filled. I have a lot of single shadows and palettes that I wasn't using and I really wanted to depot them and just put them all in one. So I have some Urban Decay over here with some NYX and then I think I have like a couple MAC shadows. These are Too Faced and Smashbox palettes kind of like thrown into one and it was really easy to depot them. It wasn't a hard task, but I'm really glad that I got this big guy because I had a tiny one and it just wasn't really doing it for me anymore. So that was awesome. I did pick up some extra pans to put in with the palette. Next thing I purchased, so I did go ahead and pick up the Urban Decay Full Spectrum eyeshadow palette. It looks like this on the inside. I'm trying not to blind you. Looks like that. They're really pretty colors, very colorful. You know me, I like my rainbow palettes. So I like this palette. It's a little bit hard to blend sometimes. I will say there's a lot of fallout, so do your eyeshadow first. If you're going to be using any of the bright colors, like for instance the greens or the yellows or any of the blues, I went ahead and put a very sticky eye primer on first. I used the Lorac Behind the Scenes, I think, eyeshadow primer. And it was still, when it was still wet, I went ahead and just packed that green on all over the lid and it just, like full color pigment. I feel like if you try and just lightly dust these, it just kind of doesn't really show up. But if you're going to be using it for like pops of color or anything like that, it's a really nice palette. And I really wanted the Alice in Wonderland palette, but I didn't get it. So Hatter is in here and so is Metamorphosis. Those are the 2 colors that I really, Hatter's right here, Metamorphosis is right here. Those are the 2 colors that I really wanted in the palette. I'll show you. So it's like a pretty green and then like a pretty like pink, you know, periwinkle blue. And then another color that I really like is this color Warning. It's like a rusty orange. I'll show you on my hand. It's very pretty. And then one other color that I really liked was this color called Faded. It's like a purpley with some gold reflex glitter in there. I'll show you that one. These are very pretty pigmented colors from Urban Decay, so looks like that. Anyway, so I like that palette. It's nice. It was $55 at Ulta, so if you'd like it, I think it's still available. The next palette that I purchased is the Tartist Pro palette. Everybody, this has been blowing up on Instagram, so everybody knows about it by now. But you have all these mattes in here, which is so helpful. And then there's these really cool duochrome colors. So for instance, this one's really pretty, and this like kind of coppery one. I'll show you. So those are just like, oh my God, beautiful. So, I mean, I would even just buy the palette for those two colors. That's how much I like those colors. So if you're like me, and you'd be crazy enough to do that, I took this palette when I traveled. I went to Colorado for my birthday, and I took this whole palette with me. I didn't have to use anything else but this, and it was pretty convenient, and I like that it's like sleek and small. It's good for travel. I did fly with it and knocked around the plane a bunch, so it didn't break, which is, you know, good. And the next palette that I have, I did do a video on this over Halloween, my Halloween videos. It's the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. Super cool. I haven't really been able to use this as much as I'd like to, but the colors in here are beautiful. I feel like this would be a palette if you don't own a lot of makeup. And you just got this. This is all you need for like the rest of your life. Because these duochrome colors at the top, they're very pretty. I was gonna use this blue the other day. I think it's gonna be coming up in a video soon, so keep your eye out. But those three right there are gorgeous. So yes, if you like Kat Von D's formula, I like her holiday palettes because they are the same across the board. They don't change the formulation or the pigmentation of the shadows. They are the same from the, you know, Shade and Light palettes to the holiday palettes. They're all the same. So the quality is no different. They're just so bomb. So if you need a new, you know, everyday, everything in one kind of palette, then this is yours. So the next thing I have for you is this super cool Don't Be Afraid to Dazzle Double Duty Beauty Contour and Highlight Palette from Tarte. I like this because this contour color is actually a contour color. It's more of a gray based brown, so it does get in the contours of your cheeks. It looks more natural that way instead of it being so orange. And then the highlighter is very pretty. It's very reflective in gold. So I've been really using this lately and I really like it. And then I do still use Hoola bronzer on the perimeter of my face, but I use that contour, you know, palette just like right in the hollows, and I think it's kind of upping my contour game, so that's exciting. So the next thing I have for you is I did go ahead and get the Kat Von D Holiday Liquid Lipstick Set, and it has all these liquid lipsticks in there, and they're the mini size. Only one that I'm missing from this little section here is I misplaced the red one. I don't know where it went, but of the other colors, these are so, I love her liquid lipsticks, but I don't actually own any of the big ones. I always get the small ones because who actually ever uses a whole liquid lipstick, right? So, and the big ones are really tall and I feel like they don't fit in my purse as much as these tiny ones do. But I thought this set was awesome and it came in a really cute box. So again, if you have any gifts to give this year, I mean, this covers about everybody. I mean, there's a dark wine color, and then there's a hot pink, and then there's a, you know, more muted pink. So if you have a big group of friends or white elephant gift or whatever, and you just want to gift them all different liquid lipsticks, then here's your gift. Next thing I have for you is I went ahead and picked up 2 more of the Smashbox Always On liquid lipsticks. I really like this formula of liquid lipstick. I think this is almost my favorite formula. I just want them to come out with more colors because they all just seem kind of pinky nude right now. So I did go ahead and get a pinky nude. It's called Dream House. It's really pretty. And then this other one that is called Driver's Seat. So this is more of like a orangey based nude. I don't even want to call this a nude. It's more like a rusty color. And then the pink one right here. I'll show you. So that one is the pink one, and then the rusty one is on the top. So that's really pretty. It's just nice and These stay on forever. I feel like if you want a bulletproof liquid lipstick, I mean, these are yours. I'm actually thinking about wearing this one on the wedding day, so that says something right there, right? So the next thing I have, of course, everybody's favorite right now, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealers. My Ulta, finally, we got some restock, so I stocked up. I'm actually going to be purchasing some more soon too when we get them back in, but I mixed the color Fair and Light together. I put the Fair right in between right here, and then I put the light on the outside perimeter just because I feel like the Fair kind of brightens me up a little more. I do use the light to go under my brows and on my forehead, and then to cover up any acne scarring that I do have, and I have quite a bit. So, and then I just put a little bit of foundation over it, and these cover so much. It's like the fullest coverage concealer it could be. So yeah, if you're in the market for a new concealer and these are at your Ulta store or online, I'm not sure if they're coming back, but I will leave it linked down below if it's available. But yeah, definitely check this out if you haven't already. It's awesome. Okay, the next thing I have for you guys, some more Tarte products. I got the Tarte Pro Eye Jewels Glitter Liner. This is what I actually have on my eyes today. I feel like it's really reflective. I usually have problems with glitter liner because they always seem to burn when I put them on my eyes, and this one did not, so that's a good sign. The NYX ones do that horribly. Oh my gosh, I feel like I can't see for half a second and then I'm fine, and you know, it's okay, but that's not something you really want to go through, right? So, and then the Urban Decay ones are great too, but they're always sold out. So this is a new one from them, and it's got this really cool reflective gold glitter, and then on the other side is like a pretty cream. So I'll show you both. And then you can layer them on top of each other, but I just used the glitter by itself today, but I think it's really pretty. They're beautiful. So yeah, those are there. And it just has, the product I have for you is the Lights Camera Flashes Statement Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras along with the Benefit Roller Lash. Looks like this. I like the brush because it's very like dimensional, if that makes sense. So you have like a spikier side, one that lengthens, one that separates. There's like, you could just twirl your heart's content on your eyelashes and you'll have big old eyelashes, and it's really pretty. So I really like this. Pretty nice mascara, and it does stay on for a while. I have cried and gone to the gym with it on and it stayed, so it's exciting. Next thing, and the last thing I have for you guys, is these J-Cat Beauty glitters, and I found these at my local beauty supply, but I know they are available online, so I will try and find a link below. But I just had to show you them because they're so pretty. So I got this purpley one. It's like a purple blue reflex. There's a coppery green reflex, and then I have these other three. So there's like a gold one, a really pretty red, I can't wait to use that for Christmas, and then a copper. So these are just, I can't, oh my gosh. I actually think I might make glitter pigment pans with these. So I will let you know if I do that, but I think these are so pretty, and I just even just popped them in my inner corner a couple times, and they're just beautiful. But always use Too Faced glitter glue with any kind of glitter. I feel like it just amps up the glitter and makes it stay on longer. So, all right guys, that's it. That's all I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this collective haul. I promise I didn't buy all these things all at once. Just over a few months or so. Anyway, if you have any other questions for me, leave them in the comments down below. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Happy holidays!